Hello world and welcome back. I'm Karhu, the Great Bear of the North, and this is Opus Echo of Starsong. We have just escaped from the pirate asteroid, and we're continuing the story of Ada. This is now chapter 2. The story of Ada goes further back, long before I met her, 76 years ago. As factions from across the galaxy fought for dominance, the Lumen War raged on with no end in sight. Eventually, the United Mining Corporation approached one of Thousand Peaks' religious factions, the Witching Tower. United Mining promised to put an end to the conflict and to ensure the religious legitimacy of the Witching Tower. They signed a contract with the tower and enlisted the help of its witches, servants of the faith who cultivated the ability to commune with spirits. Their ability to sense Lumen energy made them indispensable on the battlefield. Once emissaries of God, they were now arbingers of death. Worse yet, as the war came to an end, United Mining grew fearful of the Mirian religion's rising influence. Not only did they denounce the Witching Tower, they refused to compensate them for their service as they had promised. By swaying public opinion to condemn the tower's involvement in the war, they drove the witches out of Thousand Peaks. Within years, the Witching Tower's influence was all but gone, and the witches were blamed for the war, forcing them to conceal their identity and flee. However, despite their fall from grace, their natural ability to seek out Lumen allowed them to remain active in the shadows. In the eyes of cave runners, they were invaluable companions, but to the victims of war, they were nothing more than war machines. Yet no matter how others saw them, Ada remained my greatest consolation during my years in exile. Ooh. 6 standard hours after escaping the Bones Brigade. Trading post, Mayfair. Stay away from the flight deck! You shouldn't even be allowed on a witch's ship. Please accept them, Remy. These people saved me. And I'm very grateful for your help, but I don't need to be accepted. Oh yeah? Then why don't you take your servant and leave? He's my guardian. Don't you dare speak of him like that. Good Lumen, sir. Show some maturity. Alright, that's enough. We're all in this together. We shouldn't be fighting. Remy, is communications back online? Not even close. It's completely busted. Usually this wouldn't be an issue, but we don't have any spare parts around. Well, this area we're in now is at a battleground. Maybe we could find some in the wreckage? Okay, are you alright? I tell you what, Noble, you want to find a doctor for your guardian, Remy. Of course. If you almost do some scavenging, I suppose we could find you a doctor. What? Don't take advantage of people's injuries. Hey, people should pay for their stay. Don't listen to her. We'll find you a doctor no matter what. You saved us. Of course I'll help. I can help, and I trust that you will uphold your promise. See? Honorable as always. This is wrong. I guess they can stay for a bit. It's not like they're going to be here for long. If Jun doesn't mind. I can get to work now, but the wreckages here are mostly from the war, so we'll need exploration kits. Tell him where the kits are, Remy. This is the London Trade Alliance. It actually looks like Big Ben over there that's been destroyed. Actually, the Big Ben is the name of the bell. The name of the tower is the Elizabeth Tower, I believe. What I remember most about being on the run was arguing with Remy every day. Now that I've gotten older, I really miss that. Obtained Broken Communications Module. After the war, the airspace in Thousand Peaks was full of unidentifiable electromagnetic waves sent out by communication modules scattered throughout space, making space travel full of unpredictable risks. Wait a second, is the Thousand Peaks Earth? I mean, if this is the London module, is this the remnants of the actual city of London, or is this like a space station modeled around London, like some kind of weird, interstellar casino? Ooh. Alright. Did you find anything? I did, but please give me more time. I saw some other things that might be useful. Okay, let's continue exploring. More broken communications modules. This is all I could find. Not bad. I'll have the ship fixed in a second. It looks like we have enough materials to upgrade the ship. Okay, so let's upgrade. Oh, look at what those oceaners did to my precious ship. The connections for the communications module should be around here. Okay. That is, we can upgrade the... What is this? This is the Red Chamber's Lumen Raso scanner. It was a legend during the war. That's like the circular glowy thing at the front. It could easily serve for another 10 years. That's nice. Or we could scan, upgrade the scanning power +6, but we don't have a United Mining biodetection chip. Oh, that's unfortunate. So let's upgrade what we can. The communications module. If it weren't for those Oceaner refugees, our message system would still be working just fine. Well, thank you, Remy. You can... Okay, confirm the upgrade. Let's do it. Oh, there we go. Communications back online. System rebooting. OPUS 03 Lumen seeking vessel. Assistive AI system rebooted. Greetings, Master Remy. It took you long enough. Let's... Well, we can't upgrade anything, so let's navigate. Okay. Message notification. Bounty 40,000 credits. Okay. 40,000 credits on what? Don't tell me it's us. Greetings, fellow people of the Belt. May Ignis shed light upon your good deeds. This is Bones of the Bones Brigade with the bounty on the following persons. It's on us. It's definitely on us. Okay, this is not good. The group is traveling in a Lumen-seeking vessel. All reports of their location will be rewarded with 40,000 credits plus 3 shipments of goods smuggled through United Mining. Endless Lumen lit the way, but the Belt may rise again one day. Bones. Digital bounty photo. Kerr reprimanded me for this endlessly. He would remind me that I had no idea how to keep things low profile, and that I was always screwing things up with my impulsive decisions. Not the qualities of a leader, he would say. Nope, but qualities of ADHD, which are perfectly acceptable. Your brain is exactly the way it should be. Let's go back. Let's check out Ada. Dr. Rushell, we need help. We're heading in some ruins from the war, but our fuel is running low. You're in deep trouble. I saw the bounty on you and your friends before I even received your message. I'll see what I can do with the injured man you mentioned, but I can make no promises with the equipment we have here. The attachment includes updated coordinates for Guifang. There's been a lot of gang fights in the area recently, so we changed our orbit as a security measure. I trust that you can find us. Dr. Rushell, Lumen Association, head of Guifang branch. I don't know why I said branch. Branch. No, I know why I said branch. I was doing an RP workshop last night, and some things are just coming through. Coordinates Guifang. Dr. Rushell was always nagging us about something, but sometimes I really miss her. Alright. So let's go to... Oh, okay, this is a lot. We can go to West Mount to Nitris. We can go to the Abnormal Signal. We can go to the Bones Brigade. Let's not go to the Bones Brigade. We can go to the Trade Station Alpha Divine. So let's go to the coordinates of Guifang. Ah, there's the Abnormal Signal. Okay, let's go there. Let's go right there. And... location info. Is this where we went last time? The spectrum analysis doesn't look right. No big deal, this can easily be analyzed. Analyze. Is this what we're looking for? It will cost us 2 fuel. We have 7 out of 10. Neutral territory fighting is prohibited. Ships that apply for docking should prepare to be boarded and present verification. Discharged veterans and former Ring Liberation mercenaries can waive docking fees. Well, we do have a discharged veteran. Let's go. Alright, Jun, once you reach Guifang, your guardian's injuries will finally get proper treatment. Don't blame us if it didn't work out, though. Remy, don't. Dr. Rushell was a military doctor during the war, but now she helps out at the Lumen Association. She handles everything from mining-related injuries to mining rights applications. She's very reliable. Thank you for helping us. Not at all. My master used to say, a witch must save oneself in order to save others. Eddie, I'm getting unidentified signals from the ship ahead. Looks like bounty hunters.
You the people listed in this bounty? You had nerve for the hell you raised with that trashy ship of yours. Surrender now so we can get this over with, and don't try anything funny.
Well, we don't have armor plates, so we've got no choice, so we can't go through that. So let's pose as a civilian ship by sending a modified signal. They corrected. Our signal modification didn't work. Why did it fail? Red Chamber's an old ship after all. If we could upgrade the signal modifier, we'd have a better chance. I don't know why her accent keeps switching around. I'm sorry. The old signal modifier failed to convince them. They immediately saw through the trick and responded with a barrage of attacks. Although we managed to escape, the Red Chamber took quite a few hits. Oh, we rolled a 1. Ew. And we lost 2 armor plates. That's better than the 5 that we needed. This is the Veterans Abode, Guifang. I heard this place was established by soldiers who were injured or crippled in the Lumen War. It's also where I met the doctor. Let's go to the Lumen War Relief Foundation. Most of Guifang's residents were crippled veterans who were abandoned after the war. They set up the foundation hoping to provide a place for those who had nowhere to go. They hated outsiders, especially those looking for Lumen. After all, they're the ones who started the damn war. Are you from Prosthesis Energy? Our scrappers here are itching to get to work. That shipment of excavation arms here yet or what? I have no idea what you're talking about, because we don't have an excavation arms shipping container. Don't waste my time, kids. He shooed us away after realizing he mistook us for someone else. Mirian squared, let's go to Helios. After space burials were banned by United Mining, Mirian followers used asteroid craters marked with the carving of Helios instead. Names of the deceased would be carved along the walls of each crater, as the asteroids were considered home to them. Oh, that's actually beautiful. You're that young man. This is a place for remembrance. If you have no business here, please be on your way. If you're low on credits, we got plenty of work, but please don't disturb the solemnity of the space. Let's go to the war orphanage, the Hedge. Children who lost their family to the war ended up in places like this. The children were often forced into labor, and the place was frequented by human traffickers. There was no warmth to be found here. Remy abhorred the place. May and everlasting, may Elias's blessings be upon you. You're okay, Avernus, aren't you? Please, could you spare some credits? We must help these children. And just ignore them. Kids like them are everywhere in the peaks. Any credits you give them will just go straight into their bosses. Peakers should look after one another. If it's a scam, then so be it. I can't not help the kids, guys. As soon as the credits were transferred, the children broke into laughter. Mama said to give this to any runner that helps us. They smiled as one of them handed me something. Obtained Presidio Charm. Countless runners have something like this hanging on them at all times. They pray to the guardians of asteroids, Presidio, imploring these earth gods to open a path for them so that they may find a cave of riches. Okay, let's go to the Lumen Association and Guifang branch. Members of the association came from all backgrounds, but most were veterans of the war. The amount of Lumen intel in their hands came only second to United Mining. Sorry, I was only able to give him emergency treatment. His injuries are worse than I expected. So, okay, he'll be able to walk, but hypertravel has caused internal injuries, which needs to be examined further. Unfortunately, there were some gang fights on over a mining dispute last week, so we're low in medical supplies and prostheses. It'll take at least a standard week for new supplies to reach this rural station. You can get immediate treatment at Ironwind Central Hospital if you're willing to risk solar flares by flying across the sun, or you can sit and wait. There isn't much of a choice. Worst case scenario, he ends up with a prosthetic body. Plenty of veterans here aren't able to walk, though. I'm sure he can get used to it. That will not do. To an Oceaner warrior, being unable to walk is no different from death. Who's this man, Ida? I was speaking to Ida, young man. He and this injured man saved my life. Always getting yourself in trouble, just like your master. You go out. I need to speak with Ida. I wish to stay beside Kay. If you want to save him, leave now. It'll be fine, Jen. Dr. Rachel is a close friend. What, so, was that your lover? What? Of course not. That's what I thought. Ada, I've told you many times, you need to stop searching for Lumen caves. I'm not here to talk about this, Doctor. If you keep this up, you're going to get you and your crew killed one day. What would your master think of me if I allowed this to happen? Let me join the Lumen Association, Doctor. Give it up, Ida. Then give me back Red Chamber's military configurations. You shouldn't even be flying a military vessel. Then at least help us. Don't be stubborn like your master, Ida. Take a look at these injuries. Your decision to enter hypertravel has only made them worse. Fine, I'll figure it out myself. Hey. Goodbye. Alright, fine. There's another option as well. Yes? What is it? Nothing ever changes your mind, does it? Why do you two have to be like this? Wait for my message. I'll send you the details. Stay out of trouble, will you? Not so fast. If you're going to go cave running, at least resupply your ship. Let's buy goods. Okay, let's get some hybrid lumium. This is fuel. 500 for 5 of them? Okay, fine. Exploration kits. We do appear to have some exploration kits. These are fine. What do they do? Peekers call this a scavenger's best friend. The perfect choice for excavation. Okay. And lumium coating and damaged lumen metal plates are both locked. So let's get to... Let's buy in bulk. There we go. We are fully armored. We are fully fueled. Let's get some exploration kits. There we go. We do not have much money left, though. What goods do we have? Okay, we don't have anything to sell. That's okay. Let's leave. Okay. Watch out for yourselves. Lumen-seeking vessels have a high fuel capacity, but they're light on armor. Many residents of the asteroid belt are people displaced by United Mining. Even if there wasn't a bounty on you, people aren't going to be too friendly when they see a witch's ship. Okay, so we need to go across the sun. Okay, let's view this map. Don't tell anyone who did this for you. This is your only option, assuming you can find the cave. I've attached directions to a nearby Lumen cave registered under the Association. The place produces rare medicinal herbs. Since you're Red's pupil, you should be familiar with Lumen plants. Find me a handful of Lyra Kasami. It's an exceptionally rare plant that can repair cellular damage. Bring it back with the injured man and I'll figure something out. To be clear, I shouldn't be giving this out to non-association members, even if you're Red's adopted daughter. Dr. Rachel, Lumen Association, head of Guifang branch. So it's, Ida said that during the years they spent searching for her master, the doctor always watched out for them. Doc's the same as always. Assuming you can find the cave. She practically gave us the location. Get ready, Remy. Is your throat alright? Why worry? I have you in the Red Chamber to help me. Can you really locate Lumen caves? With just a vague set of directions? And not for normal people, but a witch can. What? You don't like my voice? Too late. So you really are a witch, just like Kay said. You were a human radar during the war? Disqualified. Number 103. Number 108. Number 113. Those members will be removed from level 5 as of today, revoking their witch's candidacy. Aww. Don't be disheartened, 108. Even at level 4, you will still be allowed to engage in the tower's affairs. After 2 years, this is how she ends up? And I thought she was gifted! The grown-ups say it's incurable. Her voice will deteriorate as she gets older until she's no longer able to sing like us. Shush, she's coming! Why should I? She used to act like she was so much smarter than us. Hey, liar, I thought you said you could handle anything. What are you going to do now? You still think you can make it to our level? Hey. Be quiet during the ritual. A witch who can't sing? Ha 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 ha! Silence. There will be no such behavior in the tower. You think you're so smart, but you'll never be a witch. Yes, but I would prefer to be called a witch, not a human radar. Oof. Alright. Let's go to the abandoned cave signal. Key directions, unregistered cave. Yep, that's where I thought it would be. Let's... If we bring some Lyricist back to Dr. Reschel, she'll be able to treat Kay's wounds. Yes, so let's go to... There we go. Regularly occurring ancient signal, traces of human activity detected. Let us analyze. This cave was severely damaged during the war. Access is restricted for an indefinite period of time. Let's travel there. Let's see what's going on. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have insisted on coming to Thousand Peaks. This place is not meant for us. So, we investigated every solar system that allowed private ownership of Lumen caves, and we listened to the sound of each system's star. You chose Thousand Peaks. But what if I made a mistake? Leaders should not easily doubt their own decision. The stars must have reason for telling you where to go. We East Oceaners are seekers of Lumen. Whoever it is, there will be our people. If the Starsong of Thousand Peaks is the one you cannot forget, then this is where your fated Lumen lies. Find the Lumen, young master, and bring prosperity to the clan. Now, it says here that the London Trade Alliance has been expelled. Why? What happened to the London Trade Alliance? At the beginning of our Thousand Peaks adventure, Kay and I had no choice but to run around scavenging whatever we could. He would go on about the history of the Lumen War and how Thousand Peaks was torn apart by several factions. Let's explore. What did we find? We found 98 hybrid luminium times 2 and luminite shards times 7. The hard luminite ore, found in the depths of caves, varies so much in purity and the sound frequencies it produces that it's difficult to use as industrial fuel. Instead, since Lumen is worshipped by the people, it tends to be used for artistic or ceremonial purposes. Let's continue to explore. I'm glad that we stocked up. Luminite shards, that's 2, yes, but we don't need that. We need the what? This doesn't appear to be anything valuable left. Okay, so let's go back to the navigator. We should be close. Entering identification and passcode permissions verified. QBC OPUS 3 Lumen seeking vessel and bioamplification scanner activated. Synchronization subject, Lumen. Vocal tuning complete. Initiating Lumen Rezo scanner. And how do we do that? Oh, Rezo scanner V. Activating Lumen Rezo scanner. Suspected Starsong identified. Commencing resonance. Oh, this is cool. Sing softly. Find the Starsong that resonates with my voice. We need to overlap Ada's voice with the Starsong, then press C to resonate. I think this one is like... Yep, that one's definitely glowing. Whoa. This is so beautiful. The grandiose witch's Starsong. Although Ada said her throat was damaged and that she struggled with certain vocal techniques, this Starsong was unlike the one I recorded when we first met. It was grandiose and bright, as if she was conjuring myths through an ancient hymn. Witch's Starsong analysis complete. Setting navigation to origin of Starsong. Yo! This is so cool. Unidentifiable signal of ancient origin. Analysis is strongly recommended. And now, analyze. Analysis signal. This cave was discovered by the Rodin family in 8529 of the galactic calendar. Currently supervised by the Lumen Association, it is restricted to mining and marine civilization research. Let us travel. Boom. Hopefully nothing gets to us on the way. This is it! This is the place! We made it. You... Shouldn't you be happy, Noble? Thank you. Now it's your turn. I'm no good at cave running. Take this with you. What is this? My voice. I'm an East Ocean runner. We have our own way of producing sounds. I had you use Eddie's voice to escape the prison. That was different. Just take it as a backup, for the sake of your companion. And take this as well. You aren't familiar with Lumen plants, are you? Things like Lyra sesame and such? This eco-scanner will help you identify plants that grow in the cave. I hope Kay gets treated soon. Thank you for all of this. Not at all. I'm already familiar with these plants, and the ship has more than enough storage space. If you bring back any extra plants, we can sell them for a decent price, so it's fair. Obtained eco-scanner. Ida's knowledge of Lumen plants far surpassed my imagination. Once she even asked me to take the eco-scanner and test her. It could identify hundreds of plants, but she'd just say, "That's basic witch knowledge." Of all the caves I've encountered, perhaps this one is hardest to forget. Why is it hard to forget? We will find out next time. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what we see, please like, please subscribe, please comment. Most importantly, have a fantastic day, and I will see you all next time in Opus Echo of Starsong. Bye, everybody.